is the opposite of adjustment of status to marriage cases. VAWA is usually for people who are in an abusive or toxic type of marital relationship. Okay, so we also do VAWA, which is for people who are in a problematic marriage. All right, due to things such as a spouse talking down to you, cursing you out, calling you names, etc. Um, and again, vow applies to a plethora of people. It applies to you if you're married to a U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, you're divorced, you're separated. In some states like Texas, it applies to you even if you're not married. Remember, vow also applies to people like parents and children who are of someone who's in a toxic relationship. So if you're a child of someone who's in a toxic relationship, you could possibly qualify for VAWA based on your parents' abusive marriage. It also could apply to someone who has come here to take care of their children, their adult children's children. Maybe you've come here to take care of your grandparents, and your in-law is abusing you or taking advantage of you. VAWA could also apply in that situation. So VAWA is very, very wide, very, very broad. It really doesn't only apply in a marital situation. All right. Then, so we do those VAWA cases as well. So a VAWA can apply again to a parent, a child, or even a parent, a child, right? Or even yeah, or a spouse, right, who's in an abusive relationship. All right. Then we also do asylum for people who have fled their home country. So if you have fled your home country due to some sort of unrest and you've been here less than a year, asylum is a great option for you. Yesterday, someone came and asked a question: can you file for asylum if you've been here like 5, 6 years? Absolutely. And I remember telling the person that they should give us a call. So you do have lesser chances usually of winning unless you have a lawyer, someone who can explain away like why it took you so long to file for asylum. Okay. Uh, Again, I've won cases that for people who have been here 5, 6 years, it wasn't an issue, no problem. All right. And then we also do extraordinary ability cases for people who are here based on their own merits, based on their own skills. All right. So immigration doesn't only apply in a family setting or employer setting. It can also apply in a setting where you're petitioning for yourself because of your skill level, because basically you'd be an advantage, to the American economy. All right. These are for athletes, actors, actresses, etc. And so that being said, I'm gonna start taking questions. Remember, guys, today I'm only gonna be here until what am I doing here? Sorry. I'm only gonna be here today until another 10 minutes until 4:35. So if you have your question today, now is your day. Now is your time. Let me start taking these questions. All right. So I'm taking the first question now. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Hello, Power Queen. How you doing?
Good. How can I help?
Yeah, I just have a question to ask.
Okay.
I sent in my request for evidence in December 21st. I'm just trying to know, like, how long does it take
of
before I can
2023?
get a response from them?
Of 2023?
Yes.
Definitely not
2023.
this fast. Definitely not this fast. Remember, we just started the year and USCIS had their own breaks. But to be honest with you, I don't really exactly know if each case is different. But most times it should be either a couple of weeks to a couple of months.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I'm taking the next question, guys. Remember, today I'm only here till
Hello?
4:35. Hello.
Hey, my name is Mohammed, and I am an international student. So my question was, do you guys help with students who want to switch their immigration? We came here with my U.S. visas, which is like non-immigration status. Is there a way to switch to an immigration status so that I can
there's ways. I need to ask you some questions to see if you qualify for any of them.
I think your internet is kind of cutting.
Yes, there are ways, but I need to have a consultation with you, ask you some questions to see if you qualify for any.
Awesome. So this the number on the chat is where we can.
Right.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. See a question I need to really quickly answer for these people. My asylum still pending for 7 years. Something you can do for me? No. I wish. To the person who did ask this, this is from somebody on Facebook. The person who did ask this, what you can always do, like if there's an emergency, if there's a reason why you really need your family to come, like maybe you left a wife or you left children whose lives are also in danger in your home country, you could always write to the asylum office that's handling your asylum case, and then like make an argument to them of why they really need to why they really need to look into your case. That's really the only thing you can do. So my answer to that person is, if your asylum case has been taking a long time and you have an urgent reason, in other words an emergency reason that you can show of why your family's in danger or why someone back home is in danger and why you really need for your application to be approved and for them to come and join you ASAP, you can do that. That's really the only way to expedite an asylum case. All right. Otherwise, asylum cases are known to take quite some time. Of course, there's exceptions. I have cases, for instance, that are still pending from 2018, but then I also have cases that I just won. I mean, like I just won our most recent case. We won that within 6 months. So it's kind of like every person's luck is different for asylum. Every person's blessings, luck, however way you want to look at it or say it, is different. All right, guys, we have 6 more minutes, and I'm taking questions live. Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you doing?
Quick question is like my U visa is pending, so can I travel back to my country? It's an emergency.
So I don't do U visas, but I'm pretty sure I don't think a U visa you get a travel permit with it. I'm not sure.
Okay, so is there any other chance, like if I can go back to my country and come back to United States?
Yeah, if you had a different type of application, you could file for a travel permit and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Give us a call. Okay. We'll see if you qualify for anything.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Okay. All righty. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I had been approved from last year, September, my EAD card, and they sent it to a wrong address, and I haven't heard back or get anything from them. What should I do?
Okay, did you let them know that did you let them know
yes,
in writing that they sent it to wrong address?
I did let them know. I called, and they told me to write a letter, and I wrote a letter and I sent the evidence. I haven't heard back from them.
That's the only thing you can do, really, and keep checking on it, or you file a new application. Unfortunately, there's no easy way out of that situation.
So I have to do a different application?
Either that, or you follow up on the one you already have.
But I didn't receive it. They sent it to a wrong address.
Ma'am, I'm telling you what I know. There's the only thing, two things you can do. There's no other way. Either you keep following up on that one, or you do a whole new application.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Okay. So 4 more minutes, guys. I've got 4 more minutes before I leave. How long does the couple need to live together to apply for citizenship? Huh? You mean to apply for adjustment of status? First, you got to apply for a green card, which is adjustment of status first. And there's no set time. it just needs to be a legit, like you just need to be living together for real, and you need to be that's what they say in Memphis, for real, and you just need to be living together for the right reasons and be able to show that. So if you've been living together for a month and it's genuine and you have something to show that you've been living together at least a month or so, that's enough to file an adjustment of status or green card application. And then later on, by the time you get to the interview, then you know, of course, you would have had time to put more things together. By that time, you'd had more time to put a lease together, utility bills, bank accounts together, you know, etc. All right. Cool. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Good.
Yeah, one of your clients. I've been trying to reach you for a while now. I was told you're not around.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I filed for my VAWA in June.
Okay.
Then I noticed that my I-360, is it I-360?
Mm.
Sorry, I-130 was denied in November.
Okay.
Does this affect my VAWA in any way?
No, those are two different applications, ma'am. That was your previous application before you came to us.
Yeah.
So no, it shouldn't. Generally speaking, no, it shouldn't.
Okay, and if I should get my what's it called, my work authorization and work the parole,
travel permit.
Will I be able to travel?
Yeah, as long as you don't have any criminal issues, ma'am. Usually you'll call us, you'll let us know. We'll double check before you go. I don't know what happened. Did she go off? Ma'am, I didn't take you off, by the way, just for the record. But to answer your question, as long as you don't have any criminal issues, madam, I'm not sure what happened to her. You don't have any fraud issues, yeah, you should definitely be able to travel, no problem. But I think it's her network, because like I see she's still here. But anyway, ma'am, come back and listen to this. All right, I'll go ahead and take you out now. Well, actually, I don't even see her name to take her out. Strange, isn't that? Is so strange. Okay. All right. Let me see what I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer one more question. Let me try to answer some questions for my other people, my other viewers, real quick. She says, USCIS is asking for evidence for COVID-19 vaccine. I have it, but again, my civil surgeon is asking me to get a vaccine booster. Do you know if all this is going to affect my case, since I really don't want to get a booster? You can apply for a waiver if you don't want to do like any like COVID-19 shots, things like that. There's a waiver you could apply for. This goes to the lady that asked for that on Facebook. But it's up to immigration to accept it. If you were me, I mean, there's people who go through all that or even want an exemption to taking the COVID-19 vaccine because of religious reasons. But, personally speaking, if you were me, if immigration just all they're asking for is a medical exam or a COVID vaccination, if you were me, just personally speaking, I would just give them what they want quickly, fast, so that they can approve my case and we go about our way. That's just my personal opinion, of course. Okay. Okay. How soon after VAWA receipt is? I can't figure out how to take off that lady. Like literally, it's like her network got stuck on us. That's why it looks like this and there's no one on the screen. Okay, let's see. Someone says they have an application pending for 330 days. They have an application. They haven't been issued a work permit. What do I think could be the cause? Honestly, I have no idea. Immigration sometimes takes a while. I have absolutely no idea why yours could be taking a long time. Each person's case is different. I always say that, and that's the real truth right there. Yeah. If you miss your interview because you move, how long does it take for the person to get another one? You typically need to just write them and explain to them why you missed your interview. and it really depends on the center, the city where you're at. I mean, it depends on that particular city. Maybe they're fast to reschedule, maybe they're not. It just kind of depends on where you are, the city where you're at, and the USCIS office that you're dealing with. Uh, Someone says, I missed you. Okay, interesting. And and my VAW application has been, I think I've already answered that. Okay, guys, it's 2 minutes over the time I said I would stay. So if you want to catch me again, want to ask a question live again, do feel free to catch us again. I'll be back next week. Okay, I'll be back sometime next week. It's usually around the same time. Catch me at that time to ask your question live. And like I always say, don't wait until the end. To ask your questions. Whenever you see me come live, you need to jump on there ASAP, quickly ask and put in your request to come live early at that time. Don't wait, don't be late, don't be one of those people that waits till I say, okay, 2 more minutes, and then and then at that time, that's when I have like 10 requests to come live. Yeah, so just a tip. And yeah, so I'll be back. Please share, please share anything that you've learned. Sorry, share this live, and I'm so sorry, I'm tired. Bye, guys. I think I'm very tired today. Have a great day. Good night. Bye, and happy weekend. All righty. Just gonna get out of here now.